Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Today's game is a divisional matchup featuring two safeties looking to help their teams turn things around. It's Tayshaun Gibson going up against Eric Weddle. With that, let's get you up to M&T Bank Stadium. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken at his 4. Look at the spin. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
I don't care how many accolades you had in college. There's no such thing as a can't-miss quarterback. But Blake Bortles has shown in his time in the NFL that he's a guy that you can build a team around.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 52 yards. Fresh set of downs here. Here's the AFC's leading rusher a year ago, Chris Ivory. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. So they're operating in the red zone. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. So an even first quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points on the horizon. 0-0 our score. We're back to Baltimore after this. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. Defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. And he fends him off. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The six-time Pro Bowler, Terrell Suggs, in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. On now is Jason Myers, 26 of 30 as a rookie last year. This a 43-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And Watson has it right side. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Flacco, and Watson has it right side. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Flacco here on 2nd down. Dumps it off to Forsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Roy Miller forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. 2nd down, Flacco now. He's got time in the pocket. It's caught, Kamar Aiken. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Hey, move 45! Move 45!
A red zone first down for Flacco. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Can't find anyone open. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The drive begins with a run by Ivory. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both the Ravens and the Jaguars haven't figured out yet how they're going to move the ball through the air. The defenses on both sides have kept points off the board, and it will be interesting to see if they can keep that up. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Jaguars with their opening drive. Tight coverage here, but the completion is made, and he ends up at the 24-yard line before he's stopped on the play. Jags would stall out, though, and settle for a field goal. Now 1st and 10. Miller's going to push his way to the QB here. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage. Later on the drive, the pass ends up being picked off, and it's Cyprien who makes the play for this defensive stop and turnover. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They start the second half with a run by Forsett. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
On second down for Seth, and he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. Third down, Flacco from the gun, surveying the field. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to 2nd and 11.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll come out in the pistol. Out of the pistol, Ivory. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. a first carry here for Robinson. And his first carry, he loses the football. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And the Ravens taking the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Hey, move 45.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justin Forsett from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here's the Ravens defense as they head back out there now. And they'll see if they can get one final stop with this crowd behind them.
And let's face it, as much as we want to say it's all about the guys on the field, they can get some help right here from the home crowd. And they're going to try their best to get them motivated, get them involved. But they're going to need to make a play or two in order to keep them in that spot.
The crowd's making some noise now.
Go, blue 45. Blue 45.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
He's back to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Denard Robinson, the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
Back to throw. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That one good for 14 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Bortles to throw. Underneath, Ivory. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Bortles. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. Now Bortles. Finding time. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Back to throw. He's got time. He's going to let... Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle.
Well, you can just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And it's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. They start on the ground with Forsett. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. They stay on the ground. Forsett again. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.